So timle like jiu-jitsu bhetako ho ki just because you didn't like this you were searching for it?
It's a funny story. I hadn't thought of it that way, but like I said, I was in my college, second year in college, and I suddenly I felt no more thing for football, man. No more passion, no more love. But I was a decent player, so my coaches wanted me back in the team, and I'm like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. So then, but I needed some thrill to substitute for football, neither. So I was looking for it. Like, I was sure that I didn't want to find it in drugs, alcohol, or meeting girls, you know what I'm saying, in college days and stuff. So I'd rather do something that gives me a similar release of whatever the neurotransmitters are in your brain. Then I had decent amount of like, zero experience in fighting at that time. But I just signed up for, I saw a poster for Open Fight Championship. Anybody can sign up for a cash prize. With minimum training, I went in.
You John Jones para bhayo ta yaar.
Oh bro, like John Jones bhana ki Salman Khan bhana हैन जेसुकै bhana हैन Akshay Kumar bhana ki like, but you know that's how it was. Then I signed up, I weighed in, I saw my opponent, and I had no corner, nothing, just a friend of mine. Mixed martial arts nahi. Random street fight. Amateur MMA.
Okay.
Amateur MMA, bro. Like I know what MMA is. I've seen it. I have watched MMA by then, but I have never fought. Trained a little bit, know how to throw a jab, cross, hook, and a low kick. And I watched a ton of videos. I went in, and first fight, I got this dude. I was pretty decent in clinching and throwing knees. And straight away, I clinched. I started throwing knees, broke his nose. But that was tough son of a gun like that. My opponent, he was from Shillong, right? I'll never forget this. He saw that blood come out his nose, and it charged him up. And for a second, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, I shouldn't even be here. I should be playing football right now. And at the end of it, second round, I was like still doing well. I was up on the cards, but I dislocated my hand.
Okay.
He caught me at an armbar, and I don't know what the fuck an armbar is. And I'm like, I think I can get out of this. And he hyperextended my arm. The referee stopped it. Elbow dislocation. But by the end of it, I didn't feel any pain. The only thing I remember is that rush, man. I was like, yeah, I gotta learn how to do that stuff, man. I gotta learn how to break arms and legs and necks and stuff. And त्यति बेलै एउटा त्यो organizer was an American Jiu-Jitsu brown belt from Seattle. Okay. He was the organizer. He was scouting for talent types. So he saw maybe, I don't know what he saw in me at them. I lost due to arm break, not even a submission, an arm break TKO. And I was in the hospital, and he comes and he says like, that'll take you a few months to heal. But after that couple of months, give me a call. And I waited for it to heal, and I called him, then got introduced to his style of jiu-jitsu for a couple of years, and competed. There I kept learning all the different like styles, boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, everything. I kept competing. And then I moved to Thailand, bro, for a more intense and a better approach to martial arts. Also to learn Muay Thai from the Thais, obviously, not from South Indians. So yeah, I mean, no offense to any of the South Indians, I know. But I've been through some shitty gyms also, where they're teaching you Wing Chun and shit, like.
Yeah.
Bangalore, I'm like, before you really know what a really MMA gym is, you have to go through this McDojo bullshit kind of gyms. The trainer, the coach, they have no experience whatsoever, and they're just selling you wolf tickets like bullshit. And I've been through those too. So now I want my style or my teaching or my school to be the furthest thing away from bullshit. Like.
So majority of timro jiu-jitsu sikeko timile Thailand ma ho?
I would say
formally.
Introduction to India, Bangalore. then I was like, Bangalore, let's move to Bangkok. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Then we went to Bangkok, and yeah, I stayed in Bangkok my 2.5 years, and hopefully I'm moving there again next month for a few months.
But most people would assume that Thailand, it's known for Muay Thai. Especially like learning Jiu-Jitsu in Thailand.
Obviously, Muay Thai, obviously, Muay Thai, land of the Muay Thai on the undisputed Thais. Besides Dutch and few Moroccan ones at this point of time, and Muay Thai siksu bhanera gako khasma.
Okay.
Muay Thai pani sike, but I went to a few gyms, but I fell in love with the gi. Gi, for those who don't know, is the clothes we wear in judo and jiu-jitsu. And I did a few classes of gi, and I saw this dude, like he's like my size, but he's like playing with me, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, त्यो अगाडिसम्म चाहिँ मैले gi गरेको थिएन के इन्डियामा चाहिँ फुल wrestling र no gi मात्रै, you know. Then I got introduced, and at that time I didn't have money, bro. I had to either pick Muay Thai, daily Muay Thai lessons, or daily Jiu-Jitsu lessons with weekends Muay Thai. So I chose daily Jiu-Jitsu twice a day, 7 times a week Jiu-Jitsu, and weekends I would go train Muay Thai with the Thais and try to mix it up like that. But अहिले हामीले भनेको जस्तो थाइल्यान्डको MMA scene, Jiu-Jitsu scene पनि is up there, bro. It's Asia's one of the best. Like my team, my coach, shout out to Arate BJJ, man. We have a coach, a Japanese coach, a Brazilian coach, and a Canadian coach. They're all my buddies, man. They're all black belts, legit black belts. And they're like training teammates with Jose Aldo and all that school of Nova Union, BJ Penn, Jose Aldo. They're like buddies, so it's a solid team I went to.
So, यहाँ चाहिँ तिमीले jiu-jitsu ल्याउँछौ भनेर चाहिँ कसरी सोच्यौ? Was it planned or like as playing around with people?
Sorry, मलाई चाहिँ खासमा त्यहाँ थाइल्यान्डकै मेरो टिममा चाहिँ do you want to teach भनेर पनि सोधेको थियो के, like kids class and make a decent living. But I was like, nah, man, I think my calling is to introduce Kathmandu and Nepal to the art of Jiu-Jitsu and MMA, भनौँ न. My calling त्यही हो, bro. I have sacrificed a little bit of my own competitive career also, a little bit at last year maybe. I normally compete like 3 to 4 times a year. Last year I was just pandemic already. This year duita bhayo. I'm planning to rack more competition, as much as I can. It's a really garo path ke, bro. Honestly, jasto timro athlete ra coach hunu. Like, I don't want to half-ass either. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something 100% or not do it at all. But at this point, I feel I'm like half-assing both. So I have to juggle it a little bit, man.
What is like more important to you?
The team, my guys, the future of the sport in Nepal. That's more important to me than my own experience, I feel.
Because I think मैले तिम्रो पहिला भिडियोहरु हेरेको थिएँ. It was inside a room and त्यसपछि म्याट्सहरु गरेर सञ्जन ब्रोलिनमा देखाएको थियो, right?
Yeah, that was in Baisipati, bro. Yeah.
That's how it started, and त्यसपछि you moved on to
That's my brother and me, yeah.
So pump मा तिमीले कमर्शियल सिकाउँछु भनेर चाहिँ कसो सोच्यौ फेरि?
हैन मैले खासमा honestly भन्ने I just want to address the elephant in the room. म चाहिँ first मा I was with Gymkhana.
Okay.
But I even fought for them, Muay Thai bout, whatever, and I wanted to teach Jiu-Jitsu, but then it happens, man. All businesses, in business might happen disagreements and falling out a little bit. So then that's what I was like, I felt underappreciated, my value, like I was like what I can bring to the team. I don't want to go down in that like much, so I was like fuck it, like I'll do it my own way, but I'll do it in a very different manner. I'm not comparing good or bad, but I'm just saying I'll do it in my own manner. Like, that's where I ran into Tony, bro, and he was like, dude, you gotta do whatever you gotta do, like, you do you. And I was like, yeah, thank you. Like, I'll be within the boundaries, I'll respect everything, and I'll push it. That was...
Yeah, I think that is very important. Last time I कुरा गर्दा पनि मैले त्यही भनेको थिएँ.
Yeah, I came to you for some suggestion, advice, counsel. Like, since you are in the fitness industry and you have gyms yourself. And I was like, man, I gotta talk to people who have been down and dirty in this field. So I was looking for inspiration and some counsel from anywhere and everywhere, every direction I could get. And
yeah, because सबैजनाको different priority हुन्छ, be it business or individuals हैन. अनि त्यसपछि I feel like when you have that freedom to do what you want, दुईजना गरेर चाहिँ त्यो हुँदै हुँदैन के, because it's coming from different दुईटा priorities भनौँ न एउटा हिसाबले. But when you can run things on your own by yourself, बरु बिस्तारी गरेर भए पनि हैन, that is complete freedom के.
I am experiencing that slowly but steadily. But I have a solid team right now of guys.
Yeah,
who I have